Shalom, family. This is Trayvon Jones Conscious Talk Channel. Trayvon Jones Conscious Talk Channel, where I like to talk to you, my people. Thank you for coming in and joining me. Before I get started, I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you guys to like, share, and subscribe. Press that thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section. I wanted to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, why haven't you subscribed to my channel? Make sure you press that subscribe channel and press that top bell so that way you'll always be notified of my videos when Trayvon Jones uploads a new video. Because I do videos at any given moment. You know, I don't have a set time or schedule when I do videos. I just do videos when I feel it, basically. You know, but I wanted to talk to you guys about this Tiffany Haddish. Now, we all know who Tiffany Haddish is. She is, in my opinion, a C-list actress who has done a few movies. You know, some were entertaining. Some of her shows have not been so entertaining. She's not really a good comedian at all. You know, a lot of her funny is ratchetness. She's always talking about giving blowjobs and sucking dick and doing all kind of sick shit. But what I wanted to talk to you all about is how she was talking about Nicolas Cage. Now, Nicolas Cage is a veteran actor. He has been around since I was a child. He's been around for a long time. He's a good actor, you know, but he had a movie in the year of 1997 called Face Off with John Travolta, I believe, who was in the movie. And this was a very good movie. If you haven't seen that movie, you need to check it out. It's an old school classic, basically. But you need to check that movie out. And Tiffany was just explaining to him how she felt uncomfortable being around him and felt intimidated by him because he was getting a little pissed off with her because they were recording a movie together. And she was, you know, just agitating him, basically, because she wasn't doing things correctly. She, you know, they kept stopping and going, and she just felt intimidated by him. And she explained to him, well, I have a story to tell you, and once I tell you this story, then we should be good and we should be able to move forward, you know, and move on. And she explained to him how she went out on a date with a gentleman and how they went in the back, you know, of the movie theater, and they were licking and kissing and sucking and touching. You know, she probably was jacking him off, and, you know, he probably was fingering her, you know, and right as she's getting ready to have an orgasm, you know, not Jack Nicholson, but Nicolas Cage's face pops up, you know, and with his eyes, you know, like he was staring right at her, and she hasn't her first orgasm. Oh, isn't that cute? That's so precious that she had her first orgasm by this white dude. You know, I mean, how disgusting is that? You know, as a woman, just to be able to say something like that, because let's be honest, if we were to flip the script and we had a male actor say something like, you know, to a veteran, you know, woman actor, hey, you know, I jacked off to you and I busted my first nut watching one of your movies. I don't think that will be received well, family. I don't think that will be received well at all. So for this ratchet ass chick to come, you know, just in front of everyone on national to say that her first orgasm was by this white man on screen. Now, the dude that Tiffany Haddish, you know, took to the movie theaters don't get no credit at all. Now, he's the one that made her come. You know what I'm saying? But he don't get no credit at all. You know what I'm saying? For making her come. You know, this idiot right here, you know, this veteran actor, you know, gets all the credit. And again, he's an excellent actor. I don't take nothing from him. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I'm just disturbed by Tiffany Haddish because it's always a double standard. You know, in movies, black women are always portrayed as being overly sexual, always being horny, always being man hungry, always wanting to find a man, always wanting to hop on the next dick. It don't matter what nationality they are, whatever sexy man pops in, that's what they want. They want to hop on it as soon as they can get it. This is how our women are always, you know, are being displayed to us, family. And our men are always just horny all the time, always got their tongues hanging out, always looking to fuck the next chick. This is how, they want us to be. And this is how they show us, the masses of us, this is how our actors should, display themselves to us, family. And something's wrong with that. We have to come to a place where we stop, giving that narrative and saying that this is the way that we are. Bill Cosby was trying to change the narrative of us being coons, always, poor, broke, down and out, never can get ahead. He did not want to display us in that light. We need to come to a place where, we can't be displayed in this light as being overly sexualized. And to feel comfortable with telling an actor, hey, I had my first orgasm with you. That's disgusting. that is ratchet, and that's disgusting on so many levels. It kind of reminds me of the time when Lizard, or whatever her name is, sat up there. She was at a basketball game, and she was hitting on a basketball player, and she just started dancing and moving and twerking and shit. Like that's supposed to get his attention. That's not classy. That's not classy at all, to twerk and to do these type of things on national TV. Let the whole world know that you are just a majorly overly sexualized slut, horny ass toad, male or female. But in this particular case, I'm talking about Tiffany Haddish's disgusting ass, because she's out here letting the whole world know that her first orgasm was by Nicolas Cage. On screen, because he turned to look at her as her date that was doing God knows whatever he was doing to her, made her come, and she sees Nicolas Cage's face. I'm sorry, I just can't get with no woman saying some shit like that. That just don't sound right to me. That sounds disgusting. You know what I'm saying? I can't even really get with no man saying no shit like that. I mean, if you, around a bunch of other dudes, we having, we talking and shit like that, and you say, hey, this chick right here, she fine, whoop, cool. If you're around your girlfriends, in a setting, in a private setting, and you say, hey, Nicolas Cage made me come, girl, I was at a, movie theaters with one of my dates, and we was doing all this disgusting stuff, and, fine. But to say that to this gentleman in front of everyone, and to let the whole world know this is what you did. Some other dude was fingering you, or doing whatever he was doing with you to make you come, and you saw this veteran actor's face, Nicolas Cage, on screen, and you just got off real good. Wow, family. Yo, I just can't with Tiffany Haddish. She said some controversial things that I just thought were just inappropriate. When she won her award, she was, this was around the time where, black people were feeling some kind of way. Monique was, boycotting and saying, hey, we're not being treated fairly. We're not being treated right. You had a few other actors and actresses who were saying the same thing. And Tiffany Haddish wins her award, and she says, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I won. That's all that matters. So she's a coon at best, family. I mean, Tiffany Haddish is a coon, y'all. She's a straight up coon. And, she's not going to support black people. When we had an incident with chicken and waffles, and black people were boycotting chicken and waffles, Tiffany Haddish was right there to unboycott it. She was right there to unboycott it. Now, we had our reason why we wanted to boycott chicken and waffles, because a young lady, was attacked and beat up because all she wanted was some silverware to take home, to take with her. She asked for a fucking fork and a plastic spoon and a plastic knife. And it escalated where the police were called and her breasts were exposed. The police, manhandled her. And so, it called for a boycott. And then you have Tiffany Haddish over here just saying, fuck that boycott. Everybody go to chicken and waffles and go get your eat on. It's not right. She's not supportive at all. But you have to understand, Tiffany Haddish is an African. You know, she is Ethiopian. Now, her mother is American, so-called black, but her father is Ethiopian. So her mentality is not going to be like ours, even if she was raised by her American mother. Her spirit is different from ours. It's totally different. And how she makes her money is by sucking dick, and basically being ratchet and being a hoe and throwing all the rest of us up under the bus constantly. And this is not cool. And this is the reason why I'm just not a fan of hers like that. I don't take anything from her.